So I was just watching some of my own videos to see how my understanding has changed on certain topics, and maybe how because some of the videos that I made, I didn't watch them, I didn't edit them to see how I actually explained things. I'm glad I did, because there's one video concerning the omniscience, my understanding of God's omniscience, knowledge of the future, that kind of thing. I didn't explain it as well as I could have. So first, I do believe that God does know the future, in that He has a certain thing that He wants, or He has certain things that have to come to pass, prophecies, His will. And He has some certain people, He calls certain people to do certain things, and if those people do not do those things He wants done, He'll jerk a knot and they'll get along, as we say in the South, like He did Jonah. And if those people continually refuse to do what God wants them to do, He will find somebody else to do them, as in the case of King Saul being replaced by King David. Okay. So the other thing, someone mentioned in the comments of one of the videos that I made that, if God, He knows everything we're going to do, He knows, so what's the point? Well, no, we have free will. God does not know everything that we will do. Okay, but He, at the same time, He does, and let me explain that. If you understand anything about quantum theory, about the fifth dimension, I believe, God lives outside of time and He lives outside of space. His mind is like it's like the most powerful, most amazing quantum computer ever, right? It's the quantum computer of quantum computers. So what God actually, He does not know the future, but He does know the future at the same time. And by that I mean, He knows all of the choices that we can make about every single thing that we could possibly make a choice about, and He knows the effects of every single possible choice that we could make, and the effects of those effects. I think you know what I mean. So if you imagine like a mind map, like, okay, the circle in the center would be the choice at hand. And then that circle has, let's say 15, 20, 30 circles sticking off of that circle, with all of the possibilities all of the possible choices that you could make from that choice. And then each one of those circles have 15 or 20 circles of choices that you can make off of that. And that is the effect of the choice that you just made. Anyway, you see what I'm saying? Infinite number of possibilities can happen from one choice that you make. Infinite number of effects caused by a certain choice that you make. So God does know everything that you could do and the effect of everything that you could do. Infinite times infinite. But what He does not know, He does not know your next action. He does not know the next choice that you're going to make. He knows all the possibilities of choices that you can make. He just doesn't know which one exactly you're going to choose to make. And God, I can imagine, as a father, I can imagine that there's a certain, number of choices that He hopes that you'll make, and He's prepared to make those, standing guard, or he knows, according to your personality, the most probable choices that you will make, whether they're good or bad. And I'm sure He has angels standing by to bail your butt out of any trouble that you get into. Does that make sense? So he knows every possible choice that you would make, and he is ready for every possible choice that you would make. He's ready for the effects of every possible choice that you could make. I'm sure that was clear as mud. But anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. God does know the future, at the same time he doesn't know the future, at the same time he does know the future. Think about that one for a while. I'll talk to you later. Bye.